We are working it this morning with Scott Helmus. He's with CareerBuilder.com, here to talk about the skills gap. Good to have you back on the show as always, Scott.
It's great to be here. Thank you.
So let's take a look at what's going on here, because we are hearing from some people who come on our show and they say there's not really a problem out there. There are enough people who have tech degrees to get jobs. But you took a survey, and what did you find?
Well, so what we found is that 50% of employers today report that they still continue to have long-term openings. These are openings that have been open for more than 6 months. They're causing real impact on the revenue. And not surprisingly, a lot of those openings continue to be in the STEM area, science, tech, engineering, and math degrees. One of the things that's been interesting is that actually graduation rates are up about 10% since 2009. That's great, but there still does remain a gap between the demand for those jobs and the output from the graduation programs.
You mentioned that there's a long term that people are going through where they can't find people to hire, but what are you seeing with hiring? Did you find anything out about that area?
Well, so hiring continues to be robust, right? I think the market, especially in those areas, is picking up. There is a lot of demand, and really this is causing problems for employers who want to grow their business and they just can't get these people in the door.
What sectors are really in need of high-skilled workers?
Well, for sure the STEM area continues to be a need for us, but actually there's some surprising areas that are developing. So nursing continues to be strong. We're seeing demand for actually human resources managers. There's a big gap between the graduation rates and the demand for those roles, graphic design. So it is a little more widespread than the traditional tech degrees we think of.
That is interesting. And what are you finding out about high schools and other schools and colleges as kids are coming up these days?
Well, so one of the things we found is that there is a skills gap, but it's really actually an information gap. If you think about that 18-year-old, 17-year-old making a decision about where to go to school, they really lack the information that tells them what jobs are going to be in demand in the future, what they might make in those jobs. So we've actually partnered up with MZ, our economic modeling group, and we've created a new site called findyourcalling.com. Students can go there, answer some questions about what they like, and it will actually tell them the jobs that they can go pursue that match their preferences. Not only will it tell them what jobs they can pursue, it'll tell them what they'll make and where they can go to university to get the degrees and skills they need.
And certainly HR, nursing, tech.
You got it.
Those are all the places where they should maybe be gearing their studies towards, correct?
That's right, but there are many, many more in-demand jobs, and this site will help them point students towards those areas.
Well, thanks for bringing that to us today, Scott.
Great. Glad to be here as always.